To understand how ChatGPT works, you need to understand how prompting works, how to write prompts which actually make your works faster. Do you know a lot of creators use ChatGPT to create this whole script of their video? A lot of designers use ChatGPT to generate a prompt which they use on Midjourney to create designs. And guys, there are a hell lot of examples are there. But Visors, it's time to learn how to write good prompt. And I have curated whole internet and found these some of the best amazing prompt which you should know. All you have to do is to watch this video, and whenever I write the prompt, stop the video, open ChatGPT on the new tab and follow what I'm writing. Through this way, not just you learn how to write, but also you'll understand how you can write in your way. Prompting actually works on an algorithm or a frame which you can follow. Also, there are some frameworks which you should know, which I have talked about in this video. So if you haven't watched this video, make sure you click on the I button and check that video. Now guys, let's talk about these prompts. First, you have to go on a website called chat.openai.com, and when you go on this website, the ChatGPT will get open. So there are two versions of ChatGPT. The another one is the premium version, which is GPT-4, which actually comes with a lot of features like plugins which you can use. And recently there are a lot of plugins are coming. So if you're someone who is interested into it, you can spend some money over it and you can get ChatGPT-4. Now let's talk about GPT 3.5, because this is also very important. This video is also divided into two parts where we will talk about some basic prompt which actually makes your work very faster, and also we'll talk about some intermediate prompt which not just make your life easier, but you will understand how to take more advantage of ChatGPT. Now the biggest problem we face is we don't know how to manage our time. So I have found up, so you can define your goal here, like to achieve, let's suppose you wanted to become a book reader, so you can mention that goal. ChatGPT will start giving you a complete guide, or you can say a weekly schedule which you can follow. See, we have used a very basic prompt, so ChatGPT doesn't know about like what we work do and what is our college timing. So ChatGPT will give us a very general advice which you can focus on. But yes, if you mention something like, okay, I am in a college, I go college from this to this time, ChatGPT will give you a better response. And yes, see, it also give you some insights as well. Now if you want to learn any, you need to follow this prompt, which is to learn any skill. So I will replace skill with, let's suppose you want to learn public speaking, develop a comprehensive learning path including course, practice, exercise. Okay, when I will just give it becoming, and see, these are some very basic prompt which actually give you very general answer. Some of the answer could be very easily work for you and you can easily use them to get very good answers. But yes, if you give more personalized question, if you change it towards some framework which I have talked about in my previous video, so you can follow that framework as well. It also given us some of the courses of edX, Coursera, even TED Talks to watch us. Now this is something really great. Now it's time to focus on financial literacy, and I have found a very great prompt which is here. Guide me through managing my personal finances, including budgeting, investing, saving strategies tailored to my financial goals. Okay, here you can mention also your financial goals, but let's enter it and let's see what ChatGPT is going to give me. First, you need to understand, if you go for the personalized thing, like if you mention what is your earning, how much your expenditure, and how much you are saving, and how much you want to invest, it will give you a very personalized response. It is now giving me a very, a general response. These are the points which you can follow to, learn about financial literacy. Okay, let's suppose you have to explore any hobby, but you don't know what is the roadmap. You can ask directly ChatGPT, which is can be used by this prompt. Help me explore. Okay, let's suppose my hobby is, it could be anything like making YouTube video. Let's see what ChatGPT is going. Creating YouTube video can be a fun and rewarding endeavor, whether you want to share it. And see how easily this everything you will get to learn. If you just go and search on YouTube or ask anyone, how could you actually get any good response? Not just for YouTube, but also you can search for singing, dancing, storytelling, graphic designing, video editing, anything, whatever you want to ask, just you can ask ChatGPT and it will give you a very general response. You can follow it. Now there are many points in our life where we actually stuck in some conversation and we don't know what to speak. Let's suppose you are in a college and you actually participate in a GD, which is group discussion, and you don't know you should speak, and you have 5 minutes. Now you can use this prompt, which is it could be on, let's suppose, productivity in a conversation, presenting or meeting. Or let's suppose you are in a presentation, or you are into conversation, or you are into meeting, and you have to speak about productivity. You can mention a specific thing like productivity for employees, productivity for students, whatever your topic is. Just you can you know like what you have to change here. And I'm again mentioning it, if you find something important and you find this video very helpful, please make sure you subscribe the channel, because I am actually putting so much effort for these videos. If you're someone who is interested, you can take the screenshot of every prompt, and if you share it on your socials, please make sure you tag us by the Harshwise. We are available on every possible social media, including LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, so you can go follow us. It is not just talking about a very specific like, okay, this is productivity. No, it is talking about very technicality, and also it is, and not just it is giving you a very normalcy advice, but it is also giving you some of the most crucial thing which you can follow. Tell a compelling story, emphasize benefit and solutions. So yeah, you can follow these tips very easily. Now these ones are very basic prompt which you can use in your day-to-day life for improving your journey. Now let's talk about some of the advanced prompt which you need to which actually help you to get better. This prompt is actually in a format of RTF, which is role, task and format. So you can understand, I want you to act as an expert in, okay, you mention any topic, then you are giving a task which is give me recommendation for specific question. Like let's suppose you are mentioning, I want you to act as an expert in content creation and give me recommendation for presenting myself. See, it could be, you can easily change it in whatever you way you actually want. Like you can change it to graphic design, and you can learn about graphic theory, whatever you want, just go for it. And see, when you actually define some specific thing, it actually go very deep and talk about things. Like it's not just talking about defining your niche, quality equipment, scripting, planning, engaging. It is going deeper into things. And not just that, if you mention like, okay, I want to learn everything with an examples with some important tools, it also give you the response like that. Okay, this is one of my favorite prompt because I have learned it from a very famous YouTuber called Roberto Blake, and he talked about this where I can generate multiple ideas. So I need you to act as a creative director and producer, and just you can pause the video and you can even copy or take a screenshot, or if you're using any. Okay, I have mentioned like literal everything about my channel, like what is my channel all about, what is my niche, what is my target audience, and when I just click enter, you can directly take a screenshot about the prompt what is written. You can change everything according to your YouTube channel. See, it will start giving me some YouTube title, and these are, to be honest, very important videos for my channel. But right now, just because I don't know how to manage my time, how I can create a video on like that, and some are very some are very vague topics, so I can. And there's one tip which you can follow here is you can directly write continue, and when you write continue, it will again generate more over the ideas which you can follow your more ideas. However time you write continue, it will again generate you more ideas which you can copy and paste on your Notion. And if you don't know how to use Notion, make sure you check my this video where I talk about how to create a workspace the way I have created. So I copy the ideas here, paste it there. So you will learn how to use Notion, and you will learn how to create a workspace, because there you will learn how I created my workspace. Now here I'm going to talk about how to you can create a complete script of any video. So I will just copy and paste. So here everything is written here, and you can directly change according to whatever you wanted to create it. There are points where you can go and directly place your idea. You can directly take screenshot of it. I just give. So I want you to generate video title. So you can just change your title, because I have mentioned my title here. You could easily change according to your need, and the timing is 10 minutes. So usually the script it will give is not actually completed. So you have to give some human effort. So you will say, okay, ChatGPT will give me everything. It could give everything, but at the end there is required of a human touch that can make it look better. Just copying and pasting from ChatGPT and making videos are look like very fancy and very artificial, and people doesn't relate with it. So I have mentioned here now it is again started creating complete dialogue for me according to timestamp, scenes, like whatever scenes I have to create in the video. And just look at this. What could be better than that? Not just that, I have talked about multiple different prompts, and you guys can directly go and pause the video each and every time. Just take a screenshot, or you can just pause the video, just copy and paste on your ChatGPT and use it. Guys, also there's one single thing I want to tell you, that prompts are very easy to make, and these are the format which is very simple. If you read these format now, you will learn, okay, this is very simple. Just try and experiment more and more, and you will learn far more about prompting. And let me tell you, if you go on internet and search about prompting, after searching for 20 and 30 articles, you will find some articles like this. A lot of articles are very general. They don't talk about something else. So if you're someone who is really interested into learning more about things like how I curate, let me know in the comments. I'm also thinking about making a video on that. I hope you learned something new in this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and check this playlist to understand what we are trying to do, and watch this video to learn how to learn faster, which your professors actually don't know about.